From the banks of the Tigard River to the hills of Taylor County, with Parker Biller and Noah Foley from the GSN studios, it's The Huddle.
And when you think of Grafton sports, what do you think of, Lee?
Shoot, bro. The Huddle.
That's what I think of too. And we have a great episode for you fine folks today. On the 27th episode, it is the 12th of September. And on the agenda today, 2 disappointing losses on the gridiron this week. But also we've got volleyball, who have been killing it in their start to the season. And we got a lot more coming up for you guys. Special guest joining us today from the GHS cross country team to talk about their hopefuls and expectations of the rest of the season. But before we begin, Hudl is brought to us by Quality Machine, serving the hardworking people of West Virginia since 1975. From fabrication to welding and anything in between, if man made it, quality can fix it. Visit QualityMachineInc.com. One of these days I'm going to get through that without
No paper, bro.
No paper. It's going to be memorized someday, but we'll see. Huddle also brought to us by Keystone Realty Group. For all your buying, selling, and renting needs with broker Christina Guz, visit Keystone Realty Group WV.com. That's Keystone Realty Group WV.com. Just sold a couple houses.
Did they?
They did.
Where at, dude?
I think in Grafton. But
I
mean, they've got stuff all over, like in Fairmont, Grafton, Morgantown. They're everywhere. So if you got any house you want to sell, you want to buy a house, come check out Keystone Realty Group. And at CG Farms, they're selling mums, they're selling pumpkins. It's fall season. And go check them out. Text or call 304-612-2224. CG Farms. Quality at its best. Also got some quality cuts of meat as well. Trying to sell those. But go check out the sponsors. Thanks to them for supporting us. But Flea, we've got a lot to jump into today.
Yes, we do.
And I'm going to start off with volleyball, which has been a highlight for the Bearcat Athletics so far this season. 6-1 after the most recent game against Buchanan Upshur. And the only loss has been to Bridgeport, who I believe went to states last year. They might have won. I'm not sure on that. But this team has grit, and they are a way better program than they were 4 years ago, Coach Clem told me. And I know you went to the game last night. What were your thoughts? What did you see?
Dude, so I'm pretty sure they're 7-1 now.
They 7-1?
Yeah, but they were gritty, like you said. They went down in that first set. They lost to Buchanan, and honestly, it kind of blew the air out of the stadium when they lost it, man. Everyone thought it was over, and then they won 3 straight sets against a really solid Buchanan team who was 6-2 at the time.
That's right.
So that's a really good Big Ten win for them. They have Casey Alexander, Kenna Kaner, all of them, man, they play a really good role on that team for the younger girls.
They do, and there's a lot of talent on that team. And a lot of those girls, I think there's like 3 or 4 that play
like
travel volleyball as well.
Yeah.
So that translates over to the regular season. But we'll interview some volleyball players coming up in the next season. But they're doing really good.
Yeah, man.
They are almost the most successful program right now, other than boys soccer.
Hey, man,
Let's talk about that.
Let's go into boys soccer, dude.
Talk about it.
We had a disappointing tie, in my opinion, against Fairmont Senior, but we're still undefeated after it, tied 2-2. Shout out Noah Blue for scoring the goal with 9 seconds left, dude.
You guys got it close. You've been cutting it close this season.
Dude, yeah, I mean, Mr. Knight says we're lucky we live off magic, man, because we can go in these spells for like 12 minutes where we just play horribly.
Yeah.
And we can't have that if we want to get to Beckley. And Mr. Knight and Mr. McCarthy have been working with us on staying composed in those situations, and I think we'll be good by November, man. Yeah,
and the girls also played senior the other night. They're 3-3 right now, 0-3 in the Big Ten. They're struggling a little bit, and you know what? From what I saw, they just really struggled to just move the ball. To be honest, they've got a lot of talent on that team, but just really struggling to find the back of the net. Defense has been okay, but still some problems to work out there. We did an episode last week on boys and girls soccer. Make sure to go check that one out. That was a fun one. So
it was,
it was a good one. But girls struggling a little bit, boys on a roll. We'll see how that plays out throughout the rest of the year. And Flea, you want to talk about Grafton High School football? I'm going to pull out some stats.
Let's go, man. Grafton High School football last week lost a pretty gritty game to the East Fairmont Beast, 31-20. That game was getting chippy a little bit, man.
It was chippy, and that was a really weird game.
That was a weird game.
Lightning delays. So the game actually didn't end in the fourth quarter. I mean, it did end in the fourth quarter, but there was still about 5 minutes left on the clock because of a lightning delay. So I think it was coming out of halftime. There was a lightning delay, so they had to go back in, and then there was another lightning delay, which added on more time, and then we played the third quarter, and then in the fourth quarter, 5 minutes left. It was like 4th and 10, I think, for us.
They called it.
Yeah, and then they called it. So
one thing I think that Grafton can take away from that loss is they need to learn how to finish out a game.
they need to learn how to.
They were up 14-0 at one point.
Yeah.
And,
I talked with some people, and what I kind of got from it is like lack of mental toughness.
yeah.
We have to be tough. You
Yeah.
got to be gritty. Grit's like my favorite. It's
Dude.
been my men
You need it in every sport.
in every sport. Like, if you don't have grit, you're not gonna win. Like,
No.
that's just how it is. It doesn't matter how good your players are. If you can't fight back when you're down, if you can't fight back after you lose, then you're not gonna win. And I think that's what we're really lacking, as well as vocal leadership too. So, I don't know. Got Lincoln on the calendar tonight.
Mhm.
So,
If we find a way to win this game, man, I think we will see a little more mental toughness out of the guys
I
next
hope
week
so.
at home, man.
I hope so. I've got some stats against East Fairmont from last week's final score was 31-20. I mean, did we not lead in that game 14?
Yeah,
By 14.
we were up 14.
We were up 14-0. And Chase Kinsey, quarterback, 4 for 13, 46 yards. Chase Kinsey, rushing wise, incredible.
Yeah.
13 attempts, 145 yards, and 1 touchdown. I think him or Colin McCarthy should have got player of the game.
Yeah.
Because Chase Kinsey was my player of the game. Just because
he played.
he really carried the offense there. I mean, and if you look at the total offensive numbers here, which I don't seem to have. Here we go. Actually, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, we were good on 4th down efficiency, 67%,
Yeah, we
2
weren't
for
bad.
3. 5 for 12 on 3rd down efficiency. So, rushing yards, 244. So Chase had 145 out of those 244.
More than half.
More than half. So did carry that. Cash Nestor, 24 attempts, 96 yards carrying. 2 onside kicks for Colin McCarthy. That was a highlight for me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It was
Weird game.
We start off games so well, but we just can't finish them. So I don't know.
The defense isn't that bad though, man.
Defense isn't bad.
They're not at all.
Offensive line struggling a little bit.
A little bit.
Got to create some more space.
That's gonna happen at the beginning of the season. Playing with some new guys. I mean,
Yeah.
look at West Virginia football, man.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk about that later. So.
Yeah, man.
Stick around for that. We're gonna take a quick break. We've got our Keystone Realty special guest coming up next, so you don't want to miss that. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
When you are looking for your dream home, time is of the essence. You need an agent that has their finger on the pulse and keeps you in the know. That's why Keystone Realty Group is the most trustful realty group in North Central West Virginia, with agents that are responsive, honest, and will go the extra mile to get you the deal you want on the home you love. Keystone is your key to home ownership. Visit Keystone Realty Group WV.com. That's Keystone Realty Group WV.com and broker Christina Guz for all your buying, selling, and rental needs.
And welcome back. It's time to welcome in our Keystone Realty special guests of the week, Colson, Annon, and Sophia. Austin, guys, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And I want to give a shout out before we begin to Sophia. She's been helping us a lot on GSN, doing your reels and stuff, and I really appreciate that. So thanks for that. And Colson, you are a big member of FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. So you do a lot there. Tell us a little bit about that before we jump in and talk to us what that's about.
Yeah, so FCA is Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We work with, different athletes throughout our school, and we help them grow in their faith and grow as a community and, worshiping God and things like that. So it's definitely, we just got started with it this year, so it's definitely been something to learn and things like that, but
It's a great program.
yeah, it's a great
It is a
program.
great program. So good things coming there. But if you haven't guessed already, they are from the Grafton High School cross country team. So we're going to jump into some questions here. Flea, take it away, buddy.
All right, you guys started practicing over the summer. Can you guys tell me a typical week of practices and what it looks like for you guys, and how challenging are your workouts that PJ gives you?
So usually we work out Tuesdays and Fridays, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday we do like normal runs or, our workouts usually consist of tempo runs. Sometimes we do hills. Like yesterday we did 4 times 150 hills.
No,
I'm not
Hails, dude.
not
Oh,
feeling that.
oh,
Yeah,
my.
PJ's a killer. Like, he is great as a runner himself, so that really translates to us as well, being able to give us the workouts that we need to be better. And I think that's really it.
Yeah, he's qualified for different marathons throughout the year, so he's definitely experienced, and I trust his work.
We're all about consistency, so like
Yes.
getting inconsistent mileage while also having the speed intervals that we're working with.
Yeah, every time that I talk to PJ, he's always like, it's a very structured, very consistent schedule that he sticks to, and he's not going to ask you guys to do something that he wouldn't do either. I mean,
Right,
he's out there
right.
running with you guys,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
as a bystander, I really respect that. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And I know when I ran cross country, like I hated running hills. I'm just gonna like I absolutely hated it. So I kind of know what it's like.
They're not fun.
No.
They're not fun, but it's a
But-
huge part of the sport.
Yeah.
It
So.
is. So you guys started practice over the summer this year, and every year that you do. So can you tell? Oh wait, that's the wrong question there. It's been a pretty good start to the season so far. What have your thoughts been on the team as a whole?
So we are currently ranked second in AAA Region 1. We've overall had a good start to the season. We got some, top 50 placers on our team at the recent Chick-fil-A meet. Overall, I think it's been a good season. And, we have little stuff that we can improve on here and there, but we have plenty of time, and I'm not worried about our team at all.
Yeah, girls preseason we were ranked 5th, and we're at ranked 7th right now once some of the results have been in. So we're really happy with that considering new realignment. We didn't know where we were going to fall, but we just continue to show up and show out, which is all you can ask for.
Yeah, who are some of the most challenging teams that you will go up and face against this year?
Elkins will definitely be a hard one for us.
Difficult, yeah.
Mr. Gray was telling me like Elkins is like 3 runners in the top 5 in the state. Like
Yes.
one that's ranked number
Yes.
1, 3, and 5.
Okay.
That's
And their girls' side is just as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got state runner-up for track, and she continues to be a powerhouse.
Well, you want the next question?
Yeah, I'll take it. You both have individually finished in the top 50 out of all your meets you've competed in this year. And Colson, you have 2 top 10 finishes on the season so far. How have you been able to accomplish that?
Honestly, it's circled back to like working over the summer. Like that for me, like this summer was really the summer where I focused on becoming a better runner and just being, just becoming stronger. So I would definitely give all the credit to that. I definitely stepped it up this summer and did extra workouts, did extra things to push myself forward. But yeah, honestly that, and then the workouts that PJ's been giving us, that's definitely helped us out. But yeah, that. Yes.
Yeah, like summer training really does make the difference because when your ground level's here instead of down here, like you're able to excel so much further. And honestly, the mental side of the sport, going into a race and being like, hey, it's just a hill. We're gonna get over it regardless. So you might as well attack it as strong as you can.
Was that on the back of a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I remember I had that on the back of a
Yes.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
That clicked in my head. I knew I remembered that something. So,
But
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
honestly, I would say summer training is definitely one of the most important things you can do for cross country. Like honestly, that is one of the key parts for me to having a successful season. But yeah.
successful season means working in the off season. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Exactly.
So, you guys have been a part of cross country since your days in middle school. Obviously, I ran with you guys, so you know this sport very well. You have seen a lot of different runners come and go throughout the program. So my question is this year, how has the dynamic sort of changed now that you are seniors? And what have been some of the biggest changes from last year to this year, especially on the girls' side, because you guys lost some really good runners. So just talk to me a little bit about what that's been like.
Yeah, you can take it.
So I would definitely say it's definitely like crossed my mind that like, oh, like we're actually like seniors now.
Yeah.
Like we are. Yeah, so I will say I definitely feel like I've gotten stronger, like just mentally, physically, all around I've gotten stronger. But yeah, honestly, like, yeah, I just feel stronger. It definitely feels weird being a senior, after doing it for so long, but.
Because now you're the mentor. Now you.
Yeah.
Yes,
teaching
now
the
we
guys.
are, the role models for our underclassmen, so.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, on the girls' side, I mean, you can really tell that cross country is a close-knit group. Like,
Yes.
more than any other sport that I've done, we're like a family. And you could really see that my freshman and sophomore years, we were really close, like, off the grass, too.
Yeah.
But we struggled to kind of translate that cohesion onto the course. Like, we would have our ups and downs, like, which is a given, but we were never able to be good on the same day.
Yeah.
And as a junior and senior, particularly this year, like, we've been able to translate how cohesive we are off the course, onto the course, and onto the starting line on race day, which has really helped us a lot and has propelled our state ranking as well, because before we were never sure where we'd end up because of how we couldn't translate onto the course.
And this also ties into my next question. How has cross country changed and shaped you as a person throughout your journey in the sport? Like, what has it done to you? Like, what has it made you? Like, how's it shaped you?
Well, cross country, I'm sure, as you know, it's an independent team sport. So you definitely have to have some strong. You have to be strong mentally. Let me just put it that way. You have to be strong mentally to, I don't want to say be successful in the sport, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So I will say it's definitely made me stronger in that sense. I feel like I'm way stronger than whenever I, going into 6th grade year middle school. I was like, oh my gosh, like running, like.
It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
It is. When you first think about it, yes, it definitely is overwhelming. But over the past few years, yeah, I've definitely gotten stronger. And
I mean, now you guys finish consistently out of the top 50, and it's like you don't even bat an eye anymore. So, that's how you've grown, I think. So.
Yeah. A runner that I train with in the winter, she likes to say that when you're on the cross country course, that you're battling 3 demons. You're battling the course, the people around you, and you're battling yourself, which I think directly translates to the world in a sense, where it's going to impact your mind, it's going to impact people around you, it's going to impact your path. So
teaches life lessons.
We learn life lessons through the sport every day.
And one thing that I always loved about cross country is like it's so positive. Like
It
everybody
really
is so
is.
positive.
Yeah.
You don't really get that a lot in high school sports. There's always some negativity and there's always some toxicness and this and that. But I feel like in cross country, it's generally always positive for the most part.
Other teams too.
Yes,
like
other teams.
You're cheering on regardless of what colors you're wearing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
And last question here for me: how likely is it that you guys can win some hardware states this year? And what do you guys have to do to get there?
I definitely think we have a good chance of bringing home some hardware. I have high hopes for our team, and
Yeah, for the girls, it's getting back there. We haven't been there to the state meet as a team since we were in like middle school. I'm thinking like 6th or 7th grade. So getting the full team there instead of just like one runner, and then focusing on the mission when we get there to make some magic.
Yeah, we sent a lot of people to states last year, like on the boys' side. So I definitely see that happening again, hopefully.
Yeah.
But
When I watch practice, there's a lot of boys on that team.
yes, there's a lot of us.
I've never seen kids like run as much as they do. Like they run a lot. They run a lot. So I don't know. I'm excited for you guys. I mean, early on in the season, you've already done really well, and hopefully you're going to grow even more going into the rest of the season. But I've got one more question for you guys. Do you have any pre-race rituals that you partake in? This is one we always ask, but I'm curious for cross-country runners, because I don't really remember what I did before a race back in the day. I'm not sure, but what do you guys do now?
I mean, this is just one thing that we do before we start. Usually, there's always this kid from Lewis County. He always does a group prayer with us before we run. So we all get in a circle and we, pray. Or we'll do team prayer. But Sophia, do you have anything that you?
We do team prayer, like Colson
Yeah.
mentioned at the start line. But for me, I have a lot of superstitions. I know, watch please.
Dude.
But I wear a different pair of socks every time I race, and it's always a pair of fun socks. So I'll have Pop-Tarts. I have Old Bay. It's always fun. I write the same Bible verse on my arm, 2 Timothy 4:17. But the Lord stood with me and gave me strength. And what was my other one? I had another one that I was gonna do. Oh, I only listen to Spanish music before I run. Because I don't like other thoughts to cloud my brain. So if I can't tell what they're saying, I'm bilingual, so I get bits and pieces. But I can't fully tell what they're saying, so then it's just vibes, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You guys both run track, so maybe we'll catch up with you during track season this year. Shout out to Coach PJ Luzzi. What a great guy he is. Appreciate him. He's always gives me the time to talk to him about cross country, and great mentor. So shout out to him. Good luck on your next meet, which is the Bearcat Invitational over at West Taylor Elementary School on September 20th. Hope you guys do well. Me and Flea might be there, so we'll see. But thanks for joining us today, guys. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Stay with us.
At Quality Machine, we specialize in welding, machining, custom design, and industrial manufacturing. Our team's unparalleled expertise can deliver top-tier solutions for your next project or repair. Need structural steel work or crane and rigging services? We've got you covered. From small jobs to big ideas, Quality Machine is your trusted partner. Experience the quality difference. Quality Machine Company, where industry meets innovation.
Welcome back. It's time for a brand new segment called You Text, We Talk. You can text into the show at 304-612-5901. That's 304-612-5901. Share your thoughts, ask questions, or rant. We don't care. We just want to see what the community has to say. And this is our first one. We got two today to talk about that I found intriguing. So, Texter says, WVU football has become a joke, and it's honestly embarrassing. The defense gave us 3 turnovers, and we scored a total of 10 points. Our quarterback is sorry, and our coach is horribly overhyped. WVU needs a change and needs it now. Thoughts, Lee?
Well, man, I'm not going to lie. I agree a little bit. Football in West Virginia has become sorry and embarrassing. Nico did not look the best.
You can't judge
I'm
after,
not judging it.
after one.
I'm not judging Nico. Like, he didn't look the best, but he doesn't have a good line.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So I disagree with the quarterback. Nico is a good quarterback. He was, if he has a solid offensive line,
That's what I'm
he
saying.
can.
Yes.
So I don't think it's Nico's fault.
It's not Nico's fault.
Now, does he fit into Rich Rod's play style? Sometimes, yes, but we've got so many quarterbacks on the roster. It's just trial and error, I think, at this point, really. And I don't know what went wrong in that Ohio game.
Man, I don't know. It was complete offensive breakdown. We were up 7-0 on that game. Jaheim White went down, and it looked like it just blew the whole air out of the stadium.
Yeah.
Jaden Bray went down with a season-ending injury. Jaheim White, in my opinion, he's going to redshirt and leave at the end of this year. He could start on any team in the country if he wanted, in my opinion. And I mean, we got 3 turnovers. Our defense, they played exceptionally well, man. My throat, sorry. But 10 points is just not good for 3 interceptions in the second half. We didn't even get a field goal out of any of them, so you can't blame anyone else except the offense for that loss.
Here's what the problem is. The problem is we have 81 guys who've never played.
Exactly.
They've never meshed together.
And like you were telling me that stat Tony Creedy said about the O-line, there's like one guy on that O-line that has 1,000 snaps played.
Yeah.
That's not even that many either.
It's not. And really just an offensive line, I don't think people understand how important an offensive line is.
It's your most important unit in football.
I mean, you can have a mediocre quarterback and a mediocre running back, but if you don't have a good offensive line, you're getting nowhere.
I know this might cause some controversy, but in my opinion, Jalen Hurts is so good because of his offensive line.
Oh,
If he did not have the Eagles' offensive line, if you put anyone behind that Eagles' offensive line, give the exception like Kenny Pickett or something like that. But like a starting quarterback in the NFL, like Bryce Young with that offensive line, would be 10 times better than Bryce Young on the Panthers.
So you look at the tush push and look at how far that's gone.
Exactly.
I don't think WVU football has become a joke. I think that we had, it hurts. We lost to a MAC team. It's not good. It is embarrassing. And was Rich Rod the answer? I don't know. It's going to take time to figure that out. But I think that the program moved back instead of moving forward.
That's fair to say. I agree with that.
We went back to the past. Now, if he can do what he says he's going to do, then all be power to him. I like his mentality, but you can't have a successful team with 81 new players. And until WVU gets some more funding, until we can be a program that kids want to go to, we are going to be mediocre at best, I think.
Yeah, I agree exactly with that statement.
Okay. All right. This is another texture we got. What do you guys think we need to turn the Bearcat football program around? And the fact that is like what we say, like we have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We really this is
We're
just
17 years old.
We're 17 years old. We have not been out in the world. We don't know the answers. And if we knew the answers, we
wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here. So but anyway, Texter says, what do you guys think we need to do to turn the Bearcat football program around? Seems like we are going in the wrong direction. I know we are young, but the last 4 years have been tough, and it doesn't seem like we are getting better. Why do good athletes like Jackson Hall, Caden Keener, and Jonathan Mayer not play football anymore? I think we would be a true force in the Big Ten if they did.
See, that's a dodgy question, man. I don't really know how to answer that. I don't know why those. I mean, Jackson, you can see Jackson not playing because Jackson is injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
He has the shoulders that pop out anytime they want, man. It's kind of like mine a little
I feel
bit.
bad for him, though.
Caden, I do not know why Caden quit. I don't know why Jonathan quit, but I could see what they're saying. If we had two of those players, Caden would be a stud on defense for us. Jonathan,
You look at the majority of the athletes in Grafton playing soccer.
Yep.
Playing basketball.
Yeah.
Not playing football. And I think I understand why. It's because football is such a injury prone sport. It's very it's hard on your body. Like when you're done in high school and like in your future, like the repercussions of playing football are probably going to affect your health.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like that's the biggest thing. But great athletes are in other sports are not playing football. And usually when you have an athlete like that, they're gonna play all the sports they can, but with nowadays with travel and with so many extra practices and games, kids are playing sports more now than ever, and that is a real physical strain on the body. I've never seen so many people with torn ACLs and labrums and everything.
I know, dude.
It's insane.
And just look out when we go watch like a Grafton game, how many people go down with like cramps and injuries, man. It's like not even for us too, it's for the other team.
I know.
There's almost, I'd say, over 5 injuries a game in high school football.
Yeah. In terms of turning the Bearcat football program around, I don't know if we have the authority to speak on that.
We don't have anything to say. Yeah.
Nobody has an answer to that. I mean, I think just what we were talking about earlier, just that mental toughness.
It's mental toughness.
I think if we can get that toughness, I think that because we have talented. I mean, Chase Kinsey is a talented runner,
Braden White
talented
on
running
defense,
quarterback.
man.
Braden White on defense. We've got a solid defense. Cash Nestor is an amazing running back. If he can just get a little more separation, it's just the little tiny things that we need to do to make this team better.
The two most important things in any sport that Grafton football is lacking, in my opinion, man, is like you said, that communication toughness factor and the fundamentals, man.
Yeah.
You gotta get the fundamentals down.
Gotta get the fundamentals down. And Coach Foley, he does a great job.
He's a good coach.
And I don't know what the roadblock area is with the kids. I don't know what it is.
Because there might be some people on that team that are just playing football to say they played football in high school. You know what I mean? Like you can't have those. You can't have any of those stragglers on that team if you want to win a state championship in any sport.
That is true. So, great questions. If you want to text that text line, make sure to do so. But great start to that segment.
I don't think we said anything bad, no?
No, I don't need to say anything bad.
I mean, they asked.
This is an opinion too, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up in Mount Airy Minute. What do you got for us today?
Well, as everyone knows, we just ranted about it. Football lost to Ohio, 17-10 over the weekend. We have the backyard brawl next here, 3:30 Saturday.
Yep, let's look to the backyard brawl next.
Man, College game day was going to come to this game if we won.
If
Just
we won and
saying
if
about
Pitt
that.
won, they would have came to the game. So.
Man, that's sad. Soccer sitting at 13-2-7. They've played that many games already.
Yeah.
Holy dude.
Yeah.
I'm like on the loop with.
I'm not running the loop with soccer either, so I don't know. But always a solid program.
Yeah, hey man, in volleyball, currently 6-0. We have some Big 12 opponents coming up. That's good to see because they haven't been the best in the recent years.
No, and I think did we not get a new coach for volleyball? I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea.
But they've been playing some kind of like no-namer teams.
Mhm.
I think they just played Coppin State, so they're still kind of like Big 12 guys are coming up next, so that'll be a real challenge there.
So those are good games to play though, so you can mesh your teams together.
Yeah, good team to work together. So.
And shout out to Exxon, man.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about this. Exxon down the street here
Yeah,
donated $500 to the high school.
I think they always do it, dude.
I think they do, but I saw that on Facebook last night, and I was like, oh, that's great. You love to see that. Yeah, they're like local
business.
business. Well, not really.
It's
It's owned by a local guy. So yeah, shout out to Exxon for that. That really give me some gives them some respect.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Thought that's cool. Anyway, got anything else to add?
I don't, dude.
All right, we ran it a little bit, but
Bro, those questions are good, dude.
good questions. Please text in the show.
We need some more
Whoever
sent that second question, just keep texting in, dude.
Yeah, and hopefully we get some more, not just about football, but some other sports as well, because we talk about football a lot. And
Yeah, we do.
anyway, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you sticking around. Not sure what's going on next week, but I'm sure we will have some amazing special guests joining us. Might tackle some volleyball next week. Might look into that because they're doing really good. So want to jump in and get a look at that. But make sure to stay safe out there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. God bless. Have a great one.